Hi everyone, welcome back to the kitchen. Today, a little something different for our crafty friends. Creating crafty in the kitchen with Xtool. This is a brand new laser cutting, laser engraving, and vinyl cutting machine, the first of its kind, and it's just in time for the holiday. Can't wait to show you how this works. Xtool has kindly sent me this machine. They reached out to me. They knew I was a crafter. They thought that my audience would be receptive, and they know that you like to craft too. So because they were having a fantastic anniversary sale and they thought you might like to take advantage of it, they thought maybe this would be a good time to do that. They're having an anniversary sale on their laser cutting, laser engraving, and vinyl cutting machine. It's the first of its kind in the industry, and it's a desktop model, which means it's for the home or cottage crafter. It's perfect for someone who wants to do a side hustle that maybe wants to build it into something that they can make a money-making operation out of. So this is something where you would make things at home and then sell them at the farmer's market, or you would make things at home and sell them on a website, or something like that. You would build your own website and sell them, or you would sell them on eBay or sell them on Facebook Marketplace or something of that nature. These are beautiful quality items that you can make at home with easy to find materials such as cuttable vinyl, basswood, quarter-inch plywood, and you would just go to town. You can do so many things. It's amazing. There's something like over 80 different materials that this machine will actually engrave on. Now, the machine that I'm going to show you today is a 5-watt. The machine that they are offering on their website right now is a 10-watt. I believe that that's because the 5 watts may have sold out. Their anniversary sale has been ongoing for about a week, and it is going through the 6th of October, and you'll be able to take advantage of discounts that are going on with my particular link, which will be down below in the description box. You'll be able to get an additional $80 off with my link only, so be sure to use my link. You'll be able to use that to stack your discounts, and if you're a couponer, you'll know what that means. You'll be able to take advantage of my link discount along with whatever discounts are available on their website. Now, we went ahead and focused on the three basic things that this machine will do, which is vinyl cutting, laser engraving, and laser cutting. So I went ahead and I made some labels for my jar canisters, which I did not show doing on camera because, let's face it, we've all watched vinyl cutting 6 Ways to Sunday. I'll talk about the vinyl cutting in a little while. I went ahead and I cut this beautiful Christmas ornament out of this basswood that was provided as a test piece with the machine. And I went around my house and I found some things that I wanted to test on. And I laser engraved this cutting board that Rick cleaned up for me. And I absolutely love how it turned out. Here is a little view that Rick shot with the camera through the amber top of the machine of the laser engraving that cutting board. And if you're anything like me, you understand that it's almost as satisfying as watching your skillet dry on top of the stove. Now, if you do put this in your house, if you're not going to use it in your garage or in a well-ventilated area, you see that big hose coming off of the back of it. You're going to need to vent this out of a window or do what my husband did, and you're going to need to vent it through the, he vented it through my stove vent using an extra long shop vac hose that we no longer needed, that didn't fit the shop vac that we had. Here is a shot of the basswood going in before and coming out after it was cut with that Christmas ornament, and all we have to do now is put a beautiful gold ribbon in it. It engraved the wood and turned it into a beautiful like wood burned piece, and then it cut it out. So, you know, no need to stain. It's already done for you. I thought here I would show you, this is the Xtool's Creative Space, which is a program similar to Cricut Design Space. If anyone of you are familiar with that, you will easily take to the Xtool's Creative Space. It's a somewhat similar situation. I just loaded in the beautiful part about this machine is it's kind of like a big box. So it's kind of like you open it up and there's a big well. And you're going to put whatever you're going to either cut or engrave in the bottom of the well. So today, just for demonstration purposes, I am not showing this at the end because it didn't really come out that great. Again, a lot of learning curves here, folks. There's just this wooden tray that I picked up from Temu. I popped it in the bottom of the machine, and I've preloaded some text in here. I'm hoping to make something similar for Christmas gifts, and it's, you know, one of those giving plates. It's the text for the giving plate. So all you'll want to do here is, just like Cricut Design Space, over on the one side of the screen, you'll hit the text button. And in Cricut Design Space, it's always changing. So depending on what version you have, and depending on what, I don't use Cricut Design Space a lot of the times. I use, I do now. With my Cricut Maker, I do. But beforehand, I use something called Cut and something. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. But in any case, so you're going to click on the text button. It's going to pop up a text tool out the other side of the screen. You're going to paste in your text from wherever you created it. I always create my text in Word. I copy it. I pop it into the text tool. And then I just highlight it. I choose the size that I want. I choose my font. And then I go from there. And then, you can always drag and manipulate your size inside of the text box until you have it right. I, personally, this time, did not get it right. Sadly, when this happens, this is why I'm telling you now, when you're learning, when you first get this, if you choose to get one of these as an investment, and this is an investment piece, but I'm telling you right now, if you're a crafter, and you're a cottage crafter, you would up your game, I'm not discouraging you from getting one of these. Because this is one of the ways that you improve your ability to earn money. Because a laser cutter, etcher, engraver is only going to afford you the opportunity to make more money in the future. And it's going to give you the ability to do more with the tools that you have. You want to invest good money in good tools so that you have the opportunity to make more things to make more money. So we've got our plate all ready to go. We select all of the parameters for printing, and we have to tell the machine to figure out how thick the plate is so it knows where to set the laser so it's not too close so it doesn't burn the wood. And then all we have to do is tell it to process, which is what it's doing now. We're going to hit the start button. And then the machine is going to tell us it's sending it to the equipment, and then we're going to have to press the button on the front of the machine, which I have in another room, and Rick is going to press the button. And once that happens, it's going to pick up a little processor, like circle, and then it's going to go ahead and it's going to just tell you how long it's taking. It's not going to tell you how long it's going to take, but it's going to tell you how long it's taking. Now, this plate took an hour to print, so my laser is a 5 watt. I highly recommend that you go ahead and spring the extra for the 10 watt. It's going to do it in twice the amount of time. So, here again is a shot of everything we made today. And I'm going to talk to you about the things I liked and the things that I might not like as much. The things I liked. I love the fact that I can laser cut at home. I love the fact that I can do it at a moment's notice. I love the fact that I can laser engrave at a moment's notice. I can pop this in the machine. It takes no time. I can pop it in the machine. I can do it through Wi-Fi. I can turn the machine on. I can put the hose out the window. I can set it And I can, if I forgot someone's birthday and I need it in, you know, a hurry, maybe not in as much of a hurry as if I had the 10-watt one, maybe I can get it done a little slower than you can if you get the 10-watt one. But I can cut something out of basswood, or I can, you know, make a picture frame, or I can make an engraved cutting board or a charcuterie board. If I had a couple of cute cabinet handles, I could just have Rick screw those on for me, and I could do a personalized cutting board or charcuterie board. I could overlay it with a piece of lucite or a piece of plexiglass, and we could just go with that, and it would be beautiful. And then the recipient would just have to wipe it off, and it would be awesome. So these bamboo cutting boards are easily available on Amazon, and this basswood is easily available on Amazon. It's not that expensive, and honestly, neither are these bamboo cutting boards. They average out to be about $8 a piece, which if you're going to do a homemade gift, I don't think that's a bad price at all. So they may be a little bit less than that, maybe about $6 a piece. In any case, I really think those are some of the great highlights that I love about it. I love that this machine is very lightweight. It's very portable. You wouldn't believe that if I told you that. It's not very heavy at all. Some of the things I don't like, I probably won't stop using my Cricut Maker if I'm being honest. But I do like the fact that this is a very beginner-friendly, rudimentary vinyl cutter, because I don't like having to go in and reseat the blade on the vinyl cutter housing for the blade every time I want to use a thicker style of vinyl, or if I want to use a thicker style of heat transfer vinyl, which is very thick. You want to just make sure that you know what you're doing. So I'm probably going to stick with my Cricut, and then this one, I don't know that I'm going to use that vinyl cutter very often, but who knows? You know, if I have it out and I need something fast, I'm probably just going to go ahead and use it. Now, this comes with a fabric mat, and it comes with a vinyl mat, and they're sticky on both sides because you're going to need to stick the mat to the bottom of the machine so it doesn't slip, which makes perfect sense. And then you're going to load in your material, smooth it out. You're going to set it up just like we did with the tray, where you're going to look through the camera on your computer screen at the inside, and everything is going to be great. So, my opinion, do I think this is worth it? Absolutely. Do I think it's an investment? 100% an investment. Do I think it's for everybody? No, it isn't. Do I think that if it's not for you, you shouldn't get it? I don't think you should get it if it's not for you. Do I think that if you are dipping your toes in cottage crafting waters, that it's something to think about? 100%. So, I know this is a very expensive piece of equipment, but that being said, I would like to thank Xtool for recognizing me and recognizing this community as as one where they feel that their equipment and their machine is going to be seen as something of value. I think that that is always something of importance and should be taken as high regard. Now, I don't take things just to get them for free, and if you knew the number of times I say no, you would be astonished. Because in the course of a week, I literally get hundreds of emails asking me, will I please, can you please, would you like, and I say no almost every single one of them. When this one rolled across my desk, I knew that this was something that I would definitely use. I knew that this was something that some of you might definitely use, because we are living in a world today where cottage crafting is definitely a small business industry. And if that means making Christmas ornaments, toy trains, personalized name puzzles, or necklaces, I hope that you will check Xtool out if you think this is something that could benefit you in your life. If it's not, I hope you enjoyed watching anyway, and I hope that you give Xtool, I hope you'll check out, use the links down below, get a little extra something off of your price today, because who could use that? And until next time, I'll see ya.